So the company had a pretty good quarter, but it wasn't a blockbuster report. What's going on?
Procter & Gamble has been in a tough spot for really almost a decade. The company that was known as the innovation genius behind Swiffer, behind Tide, behind almost any household product you can think of, has really slowed down in the innovation department. And it's a giant company. Until recently, it was an $80 billion company. So it's very, very hard to grow the top line. In addition to that, it is facing lots of global headwinds, as companies like to call it. But in this case, it's kind of legitimate because they operate in many, many countries that are struggling, made a big push in China that failed, very heavily involved in Russia and Venezuela, which is basically a disaster. So nothing has really gone right for the company for some time.
So analysts are talking about this lost decade, but it has these huge brands that everybody knows. It has Pampers, Gillette, Tide. Aren't people buying this stuff anymore?
People are, but millennials have a really different way of thinking about brands. And this is another important issue for all consumer products companies because they went for the middle. And the middle may not exist in a world of personalization. So just because, the housewife on the advertisement says that Tide is your favorite detergent does not mean that a millennial wants to be like that person. And I think that the way the company has marketed and thought about itself as an entity really needs to be reworked in this era because millennials don't want what the other people have.